Welcome to Yerba Talks.
Welcome to part 2 of this review. I am Max. The cat is not here because you might notice that I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. There is like 18 degrees Celsius and a humidity that I can't even explain. It's absolutely disgusting weather today. And the cat has been in a foul mood all freaking day. And so have I. So no cat today. We are doing part 2 of the debate between Jeran and Witsit. And Jim Daniels kicks us off with 20 Yerba Talks memberships. And they went to Connor Murphy, AMJ 2048, Fits of Rage, Laguna Lore, Artem 64, that's a flat earther. Jay Donaki, Citizen 9, Epigorn, Captain Cardinal, Lost Lands, Crazy Racy, I Killed Earl, Felix Later, Snake Turban Head, Artem 1, Sandro Maduro, Zoomy Side, and OG Blue. You can now enjoy some of the best emojis on the internet. Thank you so much, Jim. Ashton says it's 45 degrees C here and the city is filled with poisonous smoke. I heard a little bit about that. That's insane, dude. Before we do anything, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and you'll subscribe to Yerba Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. I can't flap my wings too much because I'm already sweating my ass off. All right, let me get you the link. We'll have Mike from the Drunk Debunk show later. We'll pin it and we'll be off to the races. I read you guys were talking about music right before we started. And I've been thinking about this idea that music is infinite. And given that it's the only like actual infinite thing that we know about, and it's also coincidentally pure subjectivity, I will affirm that that means that there is no God. But, weird stuff that I think of when I'm in the toilet. I see spin. I got you.
Pac-Man, waka, 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 waka.
What better way to start a stream than waka, waka, wakaing? All righty. Oh, I'll interject there. I don't believe music is subjective. It's pure subjectivity. It is pure subjectivity. This is an inarguable. It is. I'll pull out with it. It's objective that music is pure subjectivity. For example, some people like opera, some people don't. Some people like heavy metal, some people don't. Some people like out of tune jazz, some people don't. Some people like punk, which deliberately sounds awful on purpose, and others don't. It doesn't get any more subjective than music. I posted a link for one of my favorite ska bands. Nice. Cygnus says, rap is objectively ass. Well, it depends on which. It depends. I don't know. I like Eminem and a few other sprinkled things here and there. All right, let's get to what we are doing. Boom, 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 boom. Is it pinned? Yes, it's pinned. Yeah, but you can always find someone who will not agree with that. And that's the point. There is no objective measure. You can say that someone is more proficient. You can say that someone plays better, does better solos, or you can categorize it. But there will always be someone who will say, I disagree. And that's what makes it inherently subjective. All right. Boom. I reset the fallacy count, the combined fallacy bro counter back to where we left it off. Oh, I see you. I see you. Do you want the long or the short one? Let's do.
Boom, 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 boom. Same way, buddy.
Same way, buddy. All righty. Here we go. This is exactly where we left off.
The same height the whole time. That is the North and South Pole. And that is what we saw, 15 degrees and 35. But now I can infer from that there's a South Pole. We know the South Pole's there. Flat Earth wants to keep pretending that it might not be, which is them creating a paradoxical world where we have a North Pole and underneath it, we have a North Celestial Pole. Underneath it, we have a North Pole. We have a South Celestial Pole, which is exactly 180 degrees from the North Celestial Pole. What's below it? Flat Earthers will never answer that because it completely destroys the model. You can't say there's a South Pole because on a flat map, everywhere is the South Pole. South Pole is in all.
And that creates a gigantic problem. And I think that the one that started the trend was Will Duffy when he annoyed Flatzoid to death about, hey, Flatzoid, where is the South Pole on this map? Right? Because there's a place. Whatever you say, there is a barber shop in the ground where people go and take pictures that is labeled as the geographic South Pole. Wherever that is, it's somewhere, right? And they can't tell you. And if you go a little bit beyond that, you can go from South America, South Africa, and Australia to that place in roughly the same time. So, yeah, there is a South Celestial Pole. 100% on the money with that one, Jeran.
All directions and everywhere. So my question to you, Austin, is with this, I get what you're saying, where you're saying, well, no, you're just claiming that you don't know how a flat model works. So at what point do we throw the flat model away if we've now falsified it, technically, in the way that at least the map that you don't ascribe to? But do you understand that there's no other map ever coming, that there's no other, the AE map is the continents laid out correctly, with the tropics laid out correctly, with the equator laid out correctly. Those are not.
This is an equivalent. Oh, yes, guys. If you go and check out our stream from yesterday, Dr. Hex UK posted a comment on that stream, and I might go and pin it right now because I forgot. Posted a comment on that stream that he uploaded 2 videos of his telescope, exactly what Mikey is asking, right? So I put the link below that, and I'll make sure to pin it. Go give it some love. Where is it? But yeah, you all know we love Oh, it wasn't on this video. Which way? Hold on 1 second. It's on the short. So go here afterwards. Not now. Not now. Hold it. Not now. Later. And I'll make sure to pin the comment, and I left a link to his videos to save you a couple of clicks because I'm nice like that. But yes, thank you for sharing, Dr. Hex. All right. Let's freaking go.
Movable because they're not man-made. They are features of the place that we live. The sun furthest south, Tropic of Capricorn, furthest north, Cancer.
Oh, nice. Hold on. If you want to drop your links to the Foundry, feel free. Yes, that's exactly it. Not now, later.
And the equator is where it's above on the equinox. So my question is, if there's never going to be another map and the flat earth map has been falsified, then what is your hope by staying a flat earther? Where do you think, what's going to happen? How could that ever?
That is a great, from the debate perspective, that's what Witsit, that's exactly a reversal of Witsit strategies. I don't know if you noticed that. Because I was watching an old debate earlier today between Witsit and Leo, our friend Leo Phileas, and Witsit said, oh, the radius value is falsified. And that means that if you falsify the radius value, you have to throw out the whole model. And this is exactly what Jeran is doing. It's basically a reversal of Witsit's strategy. I think that is just perfect. And I remember saying this before, but I'll say it again. Before TFE, I didn't know Jeran as a debater per se. I knew that he hosted shows, but I had never seen him debate. And I watched a video with Jeran and some guy called Synthetic Warrior or something like that, right? And and Jeran did a fantastic job, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Jeran was such a good debater. I was very pleasantly surprised. And this one here with Witsit, just like masterful. My father, PhD, Tony's in the chat. Welcome, progenitor. How you doing? I kind of bowed like a god, but I don't know why that came out. I'm sorry.
Be answered. It would have to be, number one, we create a new map, which is impossible because the continents are laid out correctly. That's the AE map. Or we figure out there's a magic formula of repeating.
Yes, Synthetic Warrior is insane. And also, they don't know how to debate. They just play the fallacy game over and over and over. It's quite hilarious. That video is gone, though.
Suns and duplicating suns. So is that really what you're hoping for, is some sort of miracle? Or do you understand that you'll never explain it? Because it hasn't been explained in hundreds of years, if not thousands.
Okay. You said a lot, right? So
sorry, we can take it slow. I just want to know, what is your, do you acknowledge that in the north right now, today at 80 degrees north, they would be seeing the inverse and complete opposite of what we saw?
Yes, it certainly seems that way. Now, I mean, we did one trip and we saw.
Seems that way, really? Oh. My mom bakes cake says, do a review of Jeran and Lindsay Harris. Oh, do you have a link for that? Can you send me? If you post a link here, I'll save it. Because that Lindsay Harris is absolutely insane. That's the old guy that talks about toroids and has a whiteboard in the background, right? Thank you so much for the super chat, my mom bakes cakes. How many students will I get this year in my astronomy class that think they were signing up for astrology? Wait, is that a real thing? Is that... Do they actually... Have you had that happen in reality? I would lose my shit. Brenda says, Synthetic Warrior also gave off a serial killer vibes. Thank you. Eric says, I've had one student brave enough to admit it. How long did you laugh for after that? I would lose my shit. That's why I'm not built to be like a professor.
one location, but it was pretty close to matching. Like, I don't even think it actually matched.
What the fuck do you mean pretty close to matching? It matched perfectly, you doofus. Toon went to Antarctica with a piece of paper and built a sundial from data where people hadn't been there before. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is the one MC Toon did. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll save this one and I'll check it out. Maybe it's still on Jeran's channel. Let me save it. I don't know. I haven't. I have no idea. Witsit. Toon did a sundial with info he had on a piece of paper. It matched exactly.
Perfectly. Some of the elevation angles, but pretty close. Sure. But here's the thing, right?
Pretty close. The copium.
For one, it's like, how are we even determining what is the opposite? Look, what are we talking about right now? Right? We're talking about a model.
How do we determine the opposite? Is because there's the north and the opposite is the south. Just like there's the west and the opposite is the east. You have right hand, black hand. You have right hand, left hand. And you put them together and you clap. The fuck is Witsit on? Mr. Eman, welcome. How you doing?
I am doing fine, thank you, Max. How are you doing?
You know me, fantastic, except for the freaking humidity here today. Absolutely atrocious.
The weather's kind of clear here, but it's kind of cold too. So
it's the middle of winter here and it's like 18 degrees. I don't get it. But tomorrow apparently we're getting like a mega storm, so hopefully it drops down the temps, which I don't really know what to do at this point because I hate the freaking cold, but this weather in the middle of winter is also throwing me off. My nose is starting to act up.
Well, there's a mega El Nino event happening at the moment, so
yeah, but we typically don't get that kind of a thing here. So
yeah, that's an abnormal. We're getting an abnormally large El Nino signature, so that's to be kind of expected. Hey, Tay-Red is in. Tay is in there.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. I don't know how much 18C is in Fahrenheit because we use real units here.
Yeah,
I use real units too.
We've got 9 degrees Celsius where we are right now, so
it's 18 for me right now.
No, how dare you? No, hold on. We need to make a distinction. This one here, who's covered by your message, is Tay. The other one is Tay Tay. Yes. No, don't do that. 35 degrees C in Florida. Oh my God.
Oh God, I would die.
So you're bringing up the AE map. The AE map uses the same fictitious observer in the center that the globe does. You actually have to just assume the center of a globe, use a fictitious observer.
Oh, does Oakley know you're stealing his arguments, Dumbo?
And then look at the sky, and you're actually going to map out this projection. If you're talking about the South Pole, if I were to take the center point and move it over 5 or 10 degrees, now everything changes drastically, right? We don't even have the same positioning to observe.
Yeah, except you can't do that. PhD Tony says, it's your last chance to wish Mr. Eman an early happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, my good sir.
Yes, my birthday is tomorrow my time. It's on Sunday your time.
Okay.
So my birthday is on Sunday.
Thank you so much. That is awesome. I won't ask you your age because I know better.
Oh,
Observe
that's
this time at
simple.
all
It's
as a
55. I'm 55.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow.
That
Happy
is
birthday.
33 plus 22. Masonic as fuck. I'm telling you.
map because it's just a projection. They both have fictitious observers. And this isn't just some like way to get out of it. It's very important.
This is not some way to get out of it, he says, while he's wriggling, trying to get out of it. Do
Oh,
the
silly
worm for me,
Witsit.
Witsit. Do the worm. Oh, bro, I miss Witsit so much. I love when he derps out. He's my favorite of all of Flat Earthers.
It's very important to understand that these are just maps and projections and models that use fictitious observers and assumptions for convenience sake. We then did this over the course of time, and now we have like generally what we observe matches our map or our model.
Yes, that it matches the globe. That is, you are correct in that. And it's not generally. It matches in. I dare you to find something that doesn't match the globe, Dumbo, because it's reality. Of course, it has to match. And I'm not making a circular argument. I'm just saying when you test out the claims of the globe, they always pass. Funny how that worked. We have satellites in space, underwater cables. We can measure the shock waves of earthquakes and travel times and blah, 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 blah. Whatever you can think of, the globe has it. Sorry.
And you keep saying, like, you keep bringing up the AE map as if.
Jay Gill sent a party hat for 20 jewels. Well, thank you so much. That is awesome. I don't get the notification for that on the stream here. They need to do that. They need to fix that.
It's like, I'm supposed to answer for that. And then you say, well, were you expecting to have some other... For one, if you wanted to play the projection game, you can move stuff around and get a bipolar. If you take that...
It doesn't work either, because in the bipolar...
Pac-Man, waka 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 waka.
Unless you have that, then it doesn't work.
Yes, the teleportation
Now,
of the sun around the globe.
So silly.
and how can we prove that? Oh, look at that. How is it that there's ships going this way and there's ships going that way? It's almost like it loops in back on itself. Huh.
Mhm.
That's
Curious.
interesting. And then we also have Flight Radar 24. And that's for ships. And
Oh,
what the hell?
it took a while.
I don't want premium. I'm free. I'm a free person. God damn it. There we go. Flight radar. Oh, look.
Oh, geez.
Also, planes are flying both ways around the globe. Huh. Funny how that works. So unless you
curious.
accept teleportation from one side to the other, then you're cooked. I see Spin for $2 says, happy birthday, mystery guy. All right,
Yes.
let's see here. What else?
We have a whole bunch of experiments that MC Toon and the others did in Antarctica to prove
Oh, yeah.
globe Earth, and funny enough, all of the observations matched globe Earth predictions.
Yep.
And what's more, none of them matched flat Earth predictions, no matter how much MC Toon begged flat Earthers for their predictions.
Yeah. It was like 2 months before he was going onto the Discords to ask flat earthers, okay, what predictions do you have? And they wanted to talk about everything except the actual trip and predictions and whatever. The one
and
that
Jeran was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Jeran was asking flat earthers, come up for how this works on a flat Earth. How a 24-hour sun could possibly work on a flat Earth? Because
Exactly.
he got a whole bunch of garbage. That's all he got, and he's gone, well, none of this makes any sense at all on a flat Earth. And the only thing that makes sense is the AE projection on a flat Earth. That's the only way the flat Earth can work.
Yes.
And if a 24-hour sun can't work on the AE projection, then flat Earth is cooked. It's just done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's what he found out with his investigations. And he stuck to his guns.
Monkey Pat said, I don't see any planes flying across Antarctica. Why is that?
Because it's dangerous?
Yeah.
Because it may be winter?
But I have, it's in 24-hour darkness right now. But I have, from this same website, I have the tracking of the plane that left Punta Arenas and Ushuaia is lower than Punta Arenas. I thought that Punta Arenas was lower, but never mind. The plane, I tracked the plane with this website going all the way like that, down, and then arriving here. No, I don't think it's this one. Where? Don't remember, but I have the screenshots saved for that.
From the south and move it in, you get like a bipolar projection, and you.
That's what I wanted to also. Lindsay says, "OMG, Kent Hovind is on MDD." Yeah, but it's been like what? He's been on MDD how many times? He's always says the same thing. It's boring as hell.
Yeah, he's really boring.
Yeah.
You would say, well, then how would this work on the bipolar? And you're going to try to critique it. Well, they're all just projections. I don't reify and treat any of those as if they're real. I know that they're not. They're just projections, and they all have issues. And
projections of what? What's it?
That would be a globe. And you'll notice that Jeran and MC Toon and others put in effort prior to going to Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
What effort did Witsit put in? Other
Nothing.
than sticking his hand out and saying, give me more money to Will Duffy.
Yes.
He's just lucky.
Look, this is the most effort Witsit put into the trip. This is the morning before he hopped on the plane to destroy his life. Let's check it out.
for flat Earth, no matter what happens, if we go there and it's cloudy, win for flat Earth. If we go there and there's a 24-hour sun, win for flat Earth. If we go there and the sun sets, win for flat Earth.
Doesn't feel like winning too much now, does it?
Nope. Flat Earth is dead.
I love that he said if there's a 24-hour sun, win for flat Earth. Like, there's no fucking way that you could spin that into a win for flat Earth ever.
No. So dumb.
Cope for flat Earth. Yeah, if my grandma falls and breaks her hip, that's a win for flat Earth. If I choke on my food, that's a win for flat Earth. If I ask Coke and they give me Sprite, win for flat Earth. Everything is a win for flat Earth.
You make consistent refractive corrections. And this is very important because this kind of got lost with the first one. We're talking about the refractive conditions required for, let's say, celestial navigation for CellNav. You have to use planar corrections, actual empirical measurements, then correct to even try to get the refraction.
That is completely false. Why do you have dip corrections, dipshit? What a moron.
Why do you have a fraction of the Earth's circumference as the standard different distance for 1 degree of dip?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to need a radius to have a circumference.
But I don't know if you've heard, Oakley's most recent revelation is that radii are straight. And he says that like he discovered America. It's like, oh yeah, radii are straight. It's like, yeah, but it's a radius of a sphere.
And the
to the black
circumference
hair.
is 2 pi r.
Yes. Brenda can attest. Brenda has been there in the last couple of streams that we crashed, made Oakley crash out. That he's touting it as his latest discovery. Oh yeah, radii are straight.
I
You'll
was
just use like
disappointed.
Snell's.
Yes.
I was a little bit disappointed with IC Spin that he didn't ask Oakley in that session what the equatorial plane actually looks like on a flat Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And the best explanation I got was from Unfornicated, who said it looks like a pepper grinder.
Yes. But I mean, people have asked him the significance. Why do we even? Sorry, hiccup. Why do we even have an equator on flat Earth? And he says that just by mentioning the equator, that means that the Earth is flat, which is one of the laziest arguments he's ever made. It's like there is no significance of why there's an equator on flat Earth.
Law. We use planar measurements to then correct.
Eric Burns says, I occasionally want to talk to flirts, but then I realize they'd be more annoying than my most annoying students. Yes, it takes a special level of masochism to want to talk to a flat earther. I love it. I have a lot of fun, but
simply because they're going to deny everything that you say.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you deal with students, so you have enough of that probably.
You just get a whole bunch of and you don't progress anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I love when you bring that up and when they try to play the Gish Gallop game and you can, I go with it. I roll with the Gish Gallop punches every single time because you just, I mean, they will always debunk themselves. But I feel you. I completely feel you. It's rough. And also, from the get-go, they think that your profession, your career, the thing that you've dedicated your life to is fake and gay. So, I mean, that would be triggering from the start. Welcome, Brenda. How you doing?
Yeah, I can talk to you about that. Buck Sodbuster caught Nathan in a lie this morning in the struggle session in Gem Panda's server. IC Spin was recording. Nathan likes to show this graphic that shows the GP of a star and three triangles around it, and it shows that the geodesic there along it is curved.
I think I have that. Continue. Yes. I think
Yeah,
I can
and
show.
Nathan was talking about that radii can't be curved. But Buck Sidebuster caught a graphic in the lower left corner that shows that this is a geodetic. There it is. You got it. It's a great circle route is a geodetic, right? And so you can have in spherical geometry, you can have the radius of a circle. That circle would be geometrically, it's called a cap. You know, it's like a yarmulke. It's a cap, and it can have a circle. It can have a circle. The radii has to be a geodesic, in other words, a great circle. But that's perfectly allowed in spherical geometry. And Buck Sodbuster showed this to Nathan earlier today. Yeah, and Nathan he didn't have a response. But you know what he did, of course, is he just keeps repeating his previous mantras. He just repeated it over and over, starts talking about sex and everything else.
Yes. He seems, I think that he hasn't been getting any because he seems like super hyper focused on people's sexuality. Like this idiot right here. DJ, you're not a DJ. Witsit and Jeran seem bisexual to me. How the fuck does someone seem bisexual to you? And I'll give you an official warning. This is the last time that you bring this up, because I will literally ban you forever. And I am also a pervert, just FYI, you know? So no one cares who people have sex with as long as it's consenting adults. If you're obsessed, go somewhere else. Watch some porn, rub one out. No one cares. Enough of that. All right, let's keep it going.
And we can't even actually use this 1 degree per 69 miles, which is such a slam dunk for the globe. It's the complete opposite. That doesn't actually happen in reality. And then to try to make the corrections for refraction, we don't.
Wait, what?
What? I zoned out.
Witsit, that is the foundation of celestial navigation. That is the foundation of what the blood bros call the graticule, right? Well, what, like, you're so desperate that you're just just lying with it. Why? I wonder why that is. Where is it? Fuck. Where is it? Damn you! I had the clip ready.
Okay. Look, I might have some narcissistic traits here and there. I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. Thank you. That is very accurate.
Use like typical refraction, we then actually have to account for planar geometry to even do it, right? So, and then that kind of spills right over to, well, then we definitely can't have a situation where when we look at the star and we see the position of it in relation to a mountaintop, we take a planar geometry measurement to that.
Witsit, bro, the celestial theodolite has objectively been debunked, bro. You know? Astronomy Live broke it so hard that the blood bros had to retire the celestial theodolite after that. That was hilarious. If you haven't seen that, that is such a great watch. Astronomy Live versus Alan on Red's channel. Alan completely flabbergasted by some of the stuff that Astronomy Live did with the balloon and the plane. Like, that is just the blood bros were derping up with the celestial theodolite, and Astronomy Live like went in and did the final boss move, did the celestial theodolite with a passing plane, and okay, yeah, I'll just ban you. Like, fuck you. If those look. Not a DJ. Whoever, why do you care? Why the fuck do you care? Go away. Go away. And that's not true. Whatever.
As soon as the stars are occulted by the mountain, we're like, okay, because this is what it's all about. You're talking about this proves the Earth's a globe because the sun's right here, right? And it's based on the position on the globe. It's the same thing, celestial observation. I see the star go behind the mountain. It gets occulted. I immediately take the time, right? And then if I go into Solarium, and you brought that up, well, that's just like a globe.
Yeah. Let me try to prove flat Earth by using this globe software. Oh my God. I can't. This is too much. What's it?
Are using that. That's the whole point. We're using the globe to see what the actual prediction should be, right? To falsify it. And
yeah, and you don't. You fail every time. You fail. You had to cherry pick the data. You had to put in a fudge factor in the math. It was all over the place with it, and you know that. You're just latching onto it because that's all you had at this time.
It uses the same fictitious central observer again, but like when we're on top of that mountaintop, we look at the time, it matches the perfect planar geometry measurement. Meaning if I'm on a flat Earth and I stand right here, I look at a mountain, the star gets occulted by the mountain, and I take an angle to the top of that mountain. If I go stay on top of that mountain and take another measurement to that star, it'll actually make a straight line all the way down from star to mountain to observer, right? It'll come down and basically complete part of a triangle. And there's a specific angle that the flat Earth would predict. The globe Earth predicts something completely different. It would be much lower. It's on a globe. And it matches the flat Earth prediction.
No, it doesn't. And then you have, for example, Jesse Path of Light, who lives in like a kind of a very mountainous region. So he went to the top of a mountain or a hill, and he was looking in the distance at a mountain that is higher in value. Let's say this one is 8,000 meters, and this one, well, that would be Everest. No, let's say this one is 2,000 meters, and this one is 3,000. And Jesse was looking at the taller mountain. He was looking at it down. Why? How the fuck does that happen? Blaze says, I still can get over occulted instead of occluded. And Eric says, matches the flat earth prediction. Oh, so Witsit says he can predict things. Can he show us the math for their model? Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, Eric, but there were a bunch of they had a bunch of data for the celestial theodolite nonsense published on their little site where they share their links and whatever. The problem is that Jesse, Ruhef, and a bunch of people went through the math and found that they had to include in the formulas fudge factors, and they had to deliberately pick places in which the flat earth predictions weren't too different from the globe predictions. And that's how they did it. And they did, I don't know, like 31 presentations of the celestial theodolite every Monday for a long, long time. And it was bad. It was all just the copiumest copium ever.
But
Every
Stellarium
time,
matches,
consistently.
right?
What?
Stellarium is right when it tells you what the angle would be from the mountain.
Yes, the thing is that we're talking about the input. The one measurement you're making is the actual observer. The observer is making that measurement. What's the time that the star is occulted by that mountain? And then we're going to compare that. It makes a perfectly straight line where it wouldn't on a globe. And so what all the globe proponents have been trying to do is claim refraction, trying to find out any way they can to claim.
Oh my, Felix later sent a corgi that is animated in the chat. I love that. Thank you so much. 1,000 jewels. That was awesome. Thank you.
Cute.
It was fucking great.
Refraction, and they can't with this though because it's occulted. It isn't there. It's not even there to talk about.
The first time I ever saw a corgi in person, I was tripping on acid, and I started laughing, and the owner looks at me, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Is it because not a cat?
I don't know. I was like tripping balls. And
It's
I
a
saw
little
this
mean.
dog, this little stumpy dog, and I was like, I started laughing. And the guy looks at me with just like a horrible face. And I was like,
Two Jars is a big corgi fan.
I
He has
know,
many.
Yes. And I saw that, and I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a corgi. And then the dog came up to me, I pet him, and he's like, oh my, this is the cutest thing. They're super soft and amazing, but I had never seen one in person. And it caught me like off guard. I was going to like the gas station, and I saw it, and it blew my mind. And if you haven't seen corgis mixed with other breeds, it's the corgi, like the base architecture of a corgi, but the features of other dogs, they are hilarious. Absolutely
Those very short legs of corgis.
See, Max.
Yes.
Just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to cough. I'm sorry. I covered
No problem.
my mic because I'm polite. I don't cough into mics.
Yes.
So our best bet is that we should hope that our future AI overlords breed us to be like corgis.
Stumpy and like short with like T-Rex arms.
Well, just a cute toy that you play with.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, look.
That's our best hope. Other than that, they'll just kill us all.
Probably. I mean, Sam and Mikey are going to feed their trash AI images. They're going to feed their trash images to AI. So that might be, the singularity point where we have to travel back in time to kill Sarah Connor or to defend Sarah Connor or whatever. Welcome, Icy Spin and Monkey Cat Papa.
It does raise the question as to what AI would do with a flat earther.
Oh my.
Did we get here the exact same time?
We did, actually. Yeah, that was weird.
They are flat earthers. I mean, they could be used as servants, I guess, with a little bit of a shock collar, because they are gullible. So the AI can just generate a video of the flat earth and, get them to do whatever. That would be my guess.
One of my friends once said we're going to know when AI takes over, because the internet will be filled with pornography and cat videos.
Yes.
I mean,
it already is.
Kind of already is.
I mean, those are the two of the best things on the internet, by the way. But all right, let's keep it going here.
To invoke refraction, it's not even applicable. So this guy doesn't help like if we like these always just get thrown under the rug. These are like major problems. So we're claiming
I'm sorry, what?
The globe is a physical geometry changing our physical positioning, and that's why we see the sky the way we do. Then how come whenever we start to get down where hyperbolic visual space would be expected to converge, that's what we see. We can't use the globe or we can't even navigate. Then we try to make corrections.
What the fuck are you talking about, Witsit? Damn it. Oh my God, hold on.
He's just saying that you can't use stars close to the horizon to navigate with. Yeah, duh.
I mean, yeah, why would you do that? It's like the worst of circumstances. But that being said, check this out. This is someone on a plane, and that's a software that they use as a pilot. They can add waypoints and whatever. That's what they use in the cockpit with it. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is neat. And why are they using a globe to do that? Solid question, in my opinion.
Well, do they just use an iPad today? Maybe that's
yes.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's I don't remember who was saying it, but instead of like a full navigation system integrated into like the cockpit, they use iPads and they connect to the GPS thing. Of course, they have modernized the whole navigation system on the planes. Yeah. It's you just, if you need to update the iPad, you take it to the lounge, you give it to someone, they update it, and whatever, right?
Well, I'm sure it's professional software.
Yes, it is, obviously. Yes. They waypoint the whole trip. Like, that's the actual software that they're using nowadays.
To use plane measurements, plane trig, plane geometry to even make the corrections for the refraction that we're presupposing. So, this is a major problem for the globe. And this
Witsit, I'm sorry, did you just say that we are presupposing refraction? The thing that you are on the record and Toon plays that refraction is always there? Are you that dumb that you contradict yourself? Always. Holy shit, dude.
I want to hit something meta, and I'm going to give it back to you. This is the meta part here, right? That you're like, because this is what I don't understand, right? I believe you that you're saying you don't understand how I'm still a flat earther. You don't get it. I went there with you, and how do I not see it? And you think that, I'm not stupid. You don't get it. This is how
you know something I don't.
Okay, well, how I feel though, right, is like, I don't understand how, if there is an entire list of refutations, geometric refutations that need to be addressed, if I come over here and I see something that we previously just didn't have access to, that was the issue. We didn't have reliable access to it. That's how we felt. So that we went and verified it. How am I going to see that and then be like, okay, wow, I don't really know exactly how that would work on a flat earth. and then somehow it just nullifies the whole other list.
Because there is no other list, you stupid fucker. The other list is just you being a complete moron. There is no list. There is no spoon with it.
Well, he's basically doing whataboutism. He's saying, okay, I see that we went to the glacier in Antarctica and I saw the sun, but what about all this other stuff? What about that? So that's just whataboutism.
Yep. And again, if the whatabouts were justified, then maybe he would have a point. But that list is it's kind of like a fisherman's tale. He did look at the gesture.
That would work on a flat Earth. And then somehow it just nullifies the whole other list.
Well, I'm sorry. He did like, this list is so big. It's not. There's nothing there. It's empty.
What did Witsit present that works on a flat Earth?
Nothing. So far, nothing. He's just cried fallacy this whole stream.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Because what you're saying, right? You're saying you're bringing up the appeal to incredulity. And okay, we just do that. What are we just going to sit here forever? Because what I'm saying is, you're saying it can't be true because you don't understand how it could be true, which is an appeal to incredulity. And you're saying, well, then we're just going to sit here and not know how stuff works forever. Apply that same thing to your side. When I ask you about this star, it's going to be we don't know how it works.
It's not incredulity. It's not incredulity at all. It is we can't physically make a model that will make this happen. It is we can't find a way for the Earth to be flat and still circle Antarctica. And in the summer, during December, and circle the Arctic in July.
Yeah, you have the bendy globe race that goes around Antarctica and goes to one side, when on the flat Earth it would have to be such a longer distance that it's impossible. This is asinine with it. Completely asinine.
Think about the long list of reputations of the globe. Currently, your response to all of them is going to be like, I don't know how it works.
Well, I don't know any. So you're telling me there's observations that you just said that it doesn't work, that we do 69 miles. But let me just say this. So if you know what your degree of latitude means, right? So if we're talking about the difference between 42 degrees and 32 degrees, we know that that's 10 degrees. And so we know that is the distance between those two locations would be 690 miles. So are you saying that if we measured it, it wouldn't work out? I don't understand how you can say it doesn't work, yet it's how the world is mapped.
No, I'm saying that generally speaking, that relationship is somewhat accurate. We're actually using planar geometry to even do it. And if you were to go into the real world and try to let's just
no, Oakley, hold on. What do you feel when Witsit uses your argument?
Bang! Get a fucking punch if he was in front of me.
Thank you.
Assume there's a globe and it's one
the entire relationship between Witsit and Oakley has been wrecked by Oakley.
Yes.
After of course Witsit went into Oakley's stream and begged him.
Yes.
For forgiveness and.
Sorry.
It was that video is amazing. We'll watch it soon.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting, Mr. E-Man. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
But Witsit went to Nathan Oakley and John Stonia, and he was basically trying to. It was his apology tour. He was trying to patch up things. This was after the final experiment, and he was trying to patch up things, and they just ripped him a new one.
Yes.
Of course they did, because he went and did something that they would not allow anybody within their cult to do, because it causes problems for them.
Yeah. He didn't help any either, though, because he really came off badly. He argued poorly for his position, too, in addition to that. I mean, he came off as really cringy and well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he went there on his knees, on all fours, just literally begging. I came here to find out someone is feeding back. I think it's you, Mr. Ivan. maybe lower the volume of the stream just a little bit. And
I'm actually using a headset and the stream is muted, so the only thing I have open is the actual link on my phone. I'm using a
That's
Bluetooth
weird.
headset.
I'm hearing myself.
Okay. So I'll mute myself and you can talk and you can see if I am actually feeding back.
It sounds normal to me.
Yeah, it kind of does to me too, to be honest with you.
Oh, I hear myself. Now I don't. Wait, was it test?
Test.
That may be me that's feeding back through my headset then. My mic might be picking up some of my headset.
Lower the
is it like a distant sort of reverb that you're hearing, like in the background or something, Max?
No, I just hear, I speak and I hear myself.
But you, okay, that's just when he's talking or something?
No, when I speak.
Oh, I see.
I've lowered the volume on the headset a little bit for you, so you shouldn't hear that anymore.
Yeah, Max, there's a little reverb I'm getting on my end, tiny from you, but it's not nothing that's
coming from. All right. My mom bakes cakes for $2 Australian, says Flurf Software 2026, purple crayons and paper.
You're not by chance using Jack's iPad, are you, Max?
No.
No. Now it sounds fine. I don't hear any background from Max, but there was a little bit.
Hey, real quick, who am I? Oh, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta leave. I can't hear anymore.
And wait, hold on. Do it again.
Oh, guys, I gotta leave. I'll be right back. I can't hear Mr. E-Man. Nice.
Very good.
Jack was so. It was such a great. I was about to ask him, like, hey, you need to get me a recording of the chirp, and he was like, hey, I have a surprise for you. I have a recording of the chirp. I sent you in the email, and it's like, oh, so good. I was about to ask you for that.
And I'm actually like, oh, look, it's kind of cloudy up above me, but I see some stars that are like 10, 15 degrees above the horizon. If I actually start navigating using that, I will not be able to do it. If I assume you're
Dumbo, Witsit, you couldn't navigate yourself out of a paper bag. Shut the fuck up.
this glove won't work. And
yes.
Mikey did a 5-minute video earlier today about the Go Fast rocket, in which he couldn't understand anything that he was seeing. Just anything. It's kind of, it might not be good, though. It could be kind of boring, so maybe not. I just thought I'd mention it.
Poor Mikey.
Blackburn Big Dragon says, Jack is one of my spirit animals. Let's fucking go. Along with Professor Dave. I'll pass that along.
That's a major problem because this side would predict that. My prediction was...
You wouldn't predict it, Witsit. You did nothing on the trip. You wasted a trip to Antarctica and did nothing. All you did was cry about how you didn't get the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah,
and vape. Hashtag
yes.
vape.
Yeah, imagine getting a free trip to Antarctica and then whining about it.
Oh
I know.
Who's
That's
that?
awful.
We have someone in the background called Firmament Liquor. Holy shit.
What? Oh,
who the hell is that? Well,
who's that?
Is that you? Steel City, come on.
Gotta be distant.
I wanted to wish Mr. E-Man a early Masonic birthday.
Yes, I told 33 plus 22. Doesn't get, well, maybe 66 is the only more Masonic than that because it's double Masonic, but 55 is up there.
That's how they sailed boats. That's how they found the South Pole. That's how they.
I'm sorry?
Sorry about that. I thought they only went to 33.
Well, yeah, but
as far as we know,
that's 33 and 22.
Okay. It was just a bad attempt at a joke. Some of my jokes don't work very well. You're my test audience.
on the North Pole. Everything that they've done is through the stars, and you're just throwing it away and saying, "Oh, we can't. We wouldn't get anywhere. We wouldn't actually be accurate." But that's
no. I'm saying.
Witsit, they navigate into the unknown from Europe. Well, Columbus and the three caravels. They navigated into the unknown by the stars. How the fuck do you think they got to America, you dunce?
That's true.
In ships with, ships made out of wood and with sails. No tech whatsoever. What a dummy. Oh my.
He's so silly.
Yes, there's no doubt.
It's unbelievable.
That we have a well-established relationship between the sky and how we navigate. Like, no one can dispute that. But the point is, like, why? Why is it the way that it is? Why do we see it the way it is? Why are we?
Because the Earth is a globe. Simple. Easy.
Did he ever give us the sky back, or is he still holding it hostage?
No, I mean, that was early 2024, and he predicted that 2024 was going to be a rough year for us. But I don't know.
Kind of the opposite.
Yep.
Be able to use it reliably. You're saying it's because it's a globe. We're physically changing our angle, our orientations, making the stars look different, right? That's the claim. But in reality, that
Ace says, I'm currently treating sleep like a reification fallacy. It's 4 a.m. That's perfect. I mean, sleeping is for weaklings. So welcome to the club.
that doesn't match the evidence. I'm saying, well, we're on a plane, and the way that we see is not in these perfect infinite straight lines. That is factually not true. We can even disprove it with railroad tracks. So we would expect there to be a pretty solid.
Wow. Niken says, Kai might get the sky in the settlement.
Maybe Austin can get it on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin.
God damn it, that's a better joke. That's a better joke than I thought.
That is a better joke.
That is impeccable. Thank you so much.
Relationship right in the middle, the little sweet spot, until we get to the extremities where it's going to then converge and become logarithmic. That's literally what we see with curved visual space. Is what we see.
I just
mapped it out. We mapped it out. Is what I'm saying.
Matt, what the fuck did he just say? He said that
no idea.
Train lines converge and then, train tracks. He's talking about perspective, right?
Yes.
And then they converge and become logarithmic. What the fuck is he talking about?
That. Let's hear it again.
Road tracks. So we would expect there to be a pretty solid relationship right in the middle, the little sweet spot, until we get to the extremities where it's going to then converge and become logarithmic. That's literally what we see.
Witsit doesn't know what a logarithm is. Just FYI.
No, yeah.
Okay, but even so, I still don't have a clue what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That was his point. That's what he was going for. That no one would know what he was talking about and be like, "Oh, he sounds smart."
Well, sometimes it's just based on a misunderstanding, and I like to set myself puzzles for, okay, what did they get wrong? What did they understand? What was the original source of their misunderstanding? And I can't figure it out.
It's usually a headbutt or a kick from a mule. Arwen says, the Earth is a rectangular looping realm. How do I know? Because I am the citation. Now back to my lady nails. I'm chopping food for dinner.
Oh.
When you say that, yeah, I am the citation. Get the fuck out of here, dipshit.
Thank you, Arwen.
Thanks, Arwen.
With curved visual space is what we see. We mapped it out. We mapped it out, is what I'm saying. It's reliable because we mapped it out. There's no doubt that's how we see the sky. The debate is about why do we see the sky that way?
Yeah, I get you. Because I just measured from 20 degrees to 30 degrees, and it's exactly 687 miles, which is what you would expect, 69 times 10. And then what I'm saying is, so those two are not within the refraction zone, being at 20 and 30 degrees. So what you could do is then just move here and do it again for another 10 degrees, do it again for another 10 degrees, and you would keep going until you've done 24,901. That's the whole sphere. You're saying at some point that would break down. That's a paradox. Where does it break down? Where does it fall apart? Where does the Earth stop conforming to being a sphere? Because it does everywhere else. Just like, so the next thing I wanted to get into, and that's just...
Well, wait up, though. Like, I want to bring up a flat Earth evidence.
Okay.
Because, like, realistically,
flat Earth evidence. Let's go.
Hold on to your hats.
The star being occulted by the mountain is not answered. right? Like,
Yeah, I
can
mean,
you-
I think that's a kind of a new thing that I think that people are working through right now. I don't fully understand it because of the fact that you're using stellarium, which is giving you the.
That was my first rebuttal to the celestial theodolite. As soon as I heard, oh yeah, we start with stellarium, it's like, oh, okay, you're admitting it's a globe. Thank you. The same way that when people bring up, it's like, oh, well, it could be a flat Earth with 2 poles. Oh, you mean like a globe that you chop in half and then open it like that? Got it.
No, different than that.
No, yeah, obviously.
it's anything but that.
Yes.
Curved Earth angles, correct? It's not giving you flat Earth angles. It's giving you curved Earth angles. But you're saying you're taking a location from where stellarium is not even talking about. You're further back than that, right? Stellarium is just telling you where the mountain top to the star is. Is that correct?
Yeah,
and then
yes.
You're drawing your location back here and saying, oh, now if we draw an angle to that mountain top. Right, so you're kind of adding something that stellarium is not accounting for.
Well, that's the whole point, is like the one measurement you're taking is you're standing there, you're looking at the star, you're looking at the mountain. Once the stars are occulted by...
Puggles says, hate to quote the Flip Lemarque, but flurfs are spherical idiots in that they are idiots no matter what way you look at them.
Not wrong.
Oh boy, people are on point with the jokes today.
The mountain, boom, write the time down. Okay.
So why wouldn't refraction come into play? I don't understand what you mean by that.
Because, okay, well, now the star's occulted. We're accounting for the position of the star once we're not even...
It doesn't have refraction because you don't see it, bro.
Where's the evidence? How's promise evidence?
Well, I mean, he didn't learn object permanence as a kid. Clive says, Witless dude, you're literally losing the debate, bro. Holy cow, yes.
Yes, he is, bro.
Seeing it, it's occulted. So are we going to say the position of the star is just because it's being refracted? It's not. It's about an occult.
It is. Whether you see it or not, if refraction is there, which you have admitted many times that refraction is always present, then the star is occulted in its refracted path, you dumbo.
Maybe somewhere. So when we see the sun set, they say that it's actually still above the horizon, right? It's gone, but it's still there, or whatever. You know, it's always somewhere about a half a degree off of where we think. So that would be the same with stars, meaning that if you're counting when a star gets occulted by a mountain, it would make a difference as to where it's refracted to.
Yeah.
Is it refracted above the mountain, below the mountain? Is it? I would think that that would matter, but it doesn't matter in your case because you're not actually taking any information from the location that you're at. You're just measuring. Stellarium is not taking that into account at all, correct? Am I correct?
Eric Burns says, my favorite flat earth insult is for the slightly overweight flat earthers. They're globe-shaped flurfs.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible.
The blood bros.
Angels.
Yeah. Appealing to reality fallacy, bro. How dare you?
Does that make Nathan Oakley a Jabba the Hutt shaped flat earther?
Potentially, yes.
No, well, he's not even. He can't even get the name brand. He's Pizza the Hut brand.
Yeah, he's pizza.
It's ironic that Mikey and Oakley's head is perfectly round. I mean, that's evidence for the globe, right? If everything is evidence for flat Earth, like he claims.
No, his
Can I
head's
ask you guys a serious question?
Yes.
When you like do your laundry, do you separate your whites from your like colors?
No, I don't give a fuck.
No.
No, I usually put my whites in with the lights.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I have this like, so Oakley, I noticed his collar wasn't like as stiff as like a new white tee. So I think he does wear the same white tee time and again, but it's always pretty white. So I think he has like 11 white t-shirts, and he'll wear like the 11th one on laundry day. Like I'm trying to like figure it out because they're always like really white.
Nathan,
and, I don't think he does his laundry, but
Nathan doesn't.
Yeah, right.
Nathan
Of
doesn't
course
do
not.
laundry. He
But
doesn't
just pay
do
attention.
laundry.
Like I'm trying to see how weak his colors become over time, because despite the color being pretty pretty white, I would say. I mean, maybe he does color correction. I have no idea.
I would say you're wasting your resources on something that doesn't really
bro,
matter.
he says the same thing over and over. We get carried away, right? Like we look for
Now-
funny shit.
That's true.
Now, if you when you are looking at the laundry hanging, you have the string where you hold that horizontal parallel to the plane, and then the clothes hang vertically. All of that is flat Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when the clothes are wet and heavy and they pull the line down, that's a line being curved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Know that you're taking an observation of the.
No.
It's just telling you from a mountaintop to this star. This is the angle. Correct. That's correct. That's what Stellarium's telling you. And
Yeah.
then you're saying, well, if we step back further and measure to that mountain, then it matches a planar angle. And does that? I guess where I'm confused is that then matches Stellarium or doesn't?
No, it doesn't
coming up
match.
with-
It doesn't
who's
match.
coming up- Who's
It
saying
doesn't-
that it's a planar angle? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not Stellarium.
No, this is the issue. It doesn't match the globe, right? The globe claims that the 69 mile per degree is a physical, like a real physical effect. We're physically tipping away. It's not an optical effect. It's not an apparent effect. It's a physical.
Oh my God. Excuse me. I'm about to yell very loudly.
Yeah, just
Optical is physical! Moron! I used to have the same problem with Flatzoid. Flatzoid would ask, "Oh, but is it physical or is it optical?"
I could see that one coming from Max a long time.
Optical is fucking physical, you dumb basses.
Did you physically
how
see it,
does-
Brenda, or optically see it?
How does your iPhone create a little ring?
I don't
light?
know. I don't know.
Because that was optical.
It always does that.
Optical. That's
It
not
always does
physical.
that, and the like if it has like a slider when you turn on the flashlight, and I can move like
halo.
the beam, I can focus it and yada yada and open it up, but for some reason it always does that, like kind of like a halo thing.
Welcome
I think it's your
Angel.
Welcome to
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, Max, are you sure that
There's your optical.
NASA didn't hack your phone or your technology there to make that
Yes.
halo?
I don't know Pomeranians, but I tasted the blue too. I heard it and I tasted it.
I think
Ooh,
it's something
Clive.
with your green screen filter.
That's an etheric ring.
Or it's an angel. Your phone is an angel.
You know what my favorite way to spell like ether is? When they combine like the A and the E. Have you seen that? So it's like a
Yes.
combo AE.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
That's it's one of the phonetic
Pretentious
symbols.
pricks. Yeah. Spelling it all properly in Greek and stuff.
You want to be fancy.
Fact, we're physically moving, right?
Sure.
So, okay, well, the star gets a cult.
Hold on, let me ask Vlad. Let me ask Vlad.
And that one looks like acapella.
That one looks like a cappella. Yep, you got it. You got it right.
Yep.
Thanks, Vlad.
By the
Excuse
mountain,
me?
and then if the fact that we can connect that observation with a perfect straight line, right, shows that it isn't there isn't a physical effect of 69 miles per degree because of globe geometry. It can't be, and the flat Earth prediction is exactly what it's supposed to be.
No, it's not. You filthy fucking liar. Etheric AF and ooh, that's an upside down Pomeranian.
But the globe is significantly different. The default, everyone just always says refraction to everything, so that's all that they say. And you said it's kind of a new thing. Well, it's been months, right? And the globe is just keep on trying to find different ways to say somehow it is refraction, but it's not actually optical.
It is, and the celestial theodolite after this was debunked so many times by so many different people that I love that you were latching onto it without even knowing what the blood bros were doing. That is just adorable.
Well, Jesse Path of Light did that, and Jesse is He's what was it in that one movie? He's wicked smart.
Yes. Yes, Jesse. Jesse got banned from asking questions in the Celestial Theodolite presentations because he would destroy them every single time. And Jesse he's so nice about it that it's amazing to watch him. And yeah, they finally banned him from even asking questions during the Celestial Theodolite Derpitude.
That's good Jesse hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was funny at me to the beginning because this is when I was answering everybody about we don't look at lights in the sky to figure out the shape of the Earth, and then 2 weeks later, this celestial theodolite comes out, which is looking at lights in the sky to figure out the shape of the ground. So I just kind of dismissed it on its face, and I guess I'll look into it a little bit more. But I guess I still want to go back to what you said because it still doesn't make sense to me. Why couldn't we just measure in 10-degree segments on the Earth to stay away from this?
Oh, you can, but what?
So we would calculate, and that would come out to 24,901.
Doesn't. But you're saying why can't we just avoid the part that falsifies the presupposition that we're on a globe?
No, Dance. It's you falsify the thing that makes your measurement bad. That introduces variables that you can't really account for, where the refraction is maximal. So you do the measurements in the range that the refraction is minimal, or where you can account for it. Dumbo.
Because I don't want to, because I'm bringing up that it falsifies the globe.
Right, but if there's refraction, that's why we're not taking those angles, because they'll be off. So if we just take the angles that we can see, this, say from 15 to 80 or 90, well, that is sufficient to get us to the shape of the Earth.
But they use empirically derived formulas to correct the stars, so that they use actual observations with planar geometry to actually make the corrections with cell nav, which is not the same as like Snell's law, like refraction. They actually have to use planar geometry to try to make these corrections. And you're just. I will say it is somewhat baffling that you're able to just default to.
No, not even to default
so comfortably now.
No, it's not that it's so comfortable. It's that they have an explanation that has.
Oh, I love this one. Real Signet says, Witsit does it. Yeah.
He's very stupid.
No, he doesn't have a dunce hat. He has a different pointy hat.
Well, did he say that you use planar geometry in celestial navigation? You don't.
Yes. No, but that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, you don't.
Witsit is literally stealing Oakley's argument. And Oakley, how do you feel about that?
Bang! Get a fucking punch if he was in front of me.
I believe that out of all of the people that you threaten violence with, that you could punch Witsit, maybe. Probably. Oh boy.
Been measured and does show to be the case. I've seen examples of refraction myself, but here's what I want to go back to. If people understand that the latitude that you're at is your angle to Polaris, there is no getting around that. If you measure your angle to Polaris tonight from wherever you're at, it will be your latitude. So if we know then that somebody at 45 is going to see Polaris at 45 degrees and that somebody at 35 is going to see it at 35 degrees, then we just need to measure the distance between a person at 35 and 45, and guess what you'll get? 690 miles every single time, because the Earth is a sphere and it works as in a linear fashion like that, or I don't know what you would call that, in a very equal action like that, every 69 miles, 1 degree. And that's how we have the whole Earth is mapped. Now, I want to ask...
it's calculated. It's a calculated presupposition based on the actual astronomical latitude.
How is it a presupposition if it's the measurement of...
What was that? Oh, and by the way, earlier today, and Icy Spin can validate this, there's a big, long argument with Nathan about where is Polaris when it's, at on the horizon from the equator, and what is its height, right? And a number of people, quite a number of people, just kept telling him, well, it must be on the ground. But this went on for quite a while, and he couldn't answer it. He had to do his usual dodging.
A relative friend of the community and fellow panel member of recent past, Roger, that is actually the person that started that argument.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well, what I like to know,
it kind of blew up, but he wanted to take some shots. He hasn't had a chance to talk to Oakley, which, by the way, Oakley is boring as fuck, and he doesn't really deserve any attention. because
Yeah.
he
No,
says the
but
same
it-
thing over and over.
like,
But it's
it-
fun to
it-
take shots at him.
It's somewhat fun to just watch him like completely crumble as soon as I say a word,
Yeah, that's funny.
right? Like
Yeah.
I said, chant that mantra, and he latched on to insulting me. Like, but I did mess up Jack's argument there, and that was my fault. I just couldn't help myself. What I would like to know is why the fuck when I look up in my Star Tracker app, I look at Polaris, it points at the floor every single day that I've ever done that.
It knows.
I looked
It
to the
knows where
north.
you're at. That's why.
Doesn't matter. You're using flat Earth prereqs, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pre-sup globe. It's a pre-sup flat.
That's right.
Miles.
It's not a measurement. You measure one. Okay.
But I'm saying if we, I just think if we measured,
that's the time of like open.
That's the open cross exam time.
Yeah,
that's really
30
short.
minutes.
I
30
forgot
minutes
he
has
was
been completed.
even there. I'm like, who is that voice? And I was like, oh yeah, it's the moderator.
Yeah, that's Sean Griffin.
Yeah.
Schedule number 2.
Disgusting piece of shit.
But I guess schedule number 2, we'll get some other stuff because I had some other things I wanted to show people. But I do think Austin.
Eric Burns says, my question for Flurfs with stars on the horizon is this. Why can I see a boat go in front of a star in the horizon, then the boat disappears, but I can still see the star that was behind it? Oh, that would be a celestial theodolite with a boat. That would be kind of cool to actually do.
That's actually a good idea. I kind of like
The
that.
firmament is a mystery, bro. Like,
yes.
we know that there's
Yeah.
stickers on
We
it.
don't know what
and
it
it
is.
moves.
Well, we know
Eric.
it's there based on what it is.
It could be a
Eric.
superfluid. It could be a superfluid. Right? It could be a superfluid.
Brenda, your mic is sounding a little muffled right now. But
Yeah.
Eric, I don't know if you caught our stream from yesterday, but if you want to bang your head against your title, I suggest you watch that, not now, afterwards, because it's me showing astrophotographies to Mikey, and it's so good. It's so good.
And one thing that, and maybe I'll find something specific for you, but I think that you need to watch my show. I get it. I do too many live streams. You don't want to watch it. I get it. But it's also the same thing that every other flat earther's done. So all I see is people running around saying, we don't understand what Jeran's doing. We don't understand. But I've literally done an entire series, an unplugged series of 12 episodes where I went through every single evidence and every single piece and explained it thoroughly. So if people don't understand my position, or why do I just accept refraction? Well, it's because once I saw that the South operates as the globe calls for, and then we saw the sun setting right to left.
Paul, the nerve of Max yesterday trying to show up the Starman with star pics.
Holy shit.
Oh
You
my
walked
God.
right into his home turf
Oh,
and
yeah.
started showing real shit. God, he melted just like a bitch, didn't he?
Oh my, like an action figure in a stove. Eric says, oh, that will be fun. If you show Mikey more astrophotography, use some of the images I sent you. I kind of want to know what Mikey's thoughts on those are.
Fake
Well,
gay.
they're all this is what he said. I showed him from AstroDog, and I'll give you a little sample of some of the pictures that AstroDog has sent me. Let's see. For example, this one, the Elephant Trunk Nebula. Really good, right?
Oh.
And Mikey was like,
Beautiful.
nah, that's a cartoon. He's like, dude, this is from his telescope. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's so pretty.
He crumbled. He crumbled so hard. It was amazing.
In the South. So that immediately, let me give one example because I think it's my best proof that nobody's been able to, come up with an answer for. And I didn't even know this. I've never heard a Glober say it, but everybody who's in the North, when you look at a sunrise or sunset, so I'm talking about looking east or west only, not north, not south.
I'm sorry, but I think you need to put a little bit more emphasis on that. And the emphasis is, you are looking west at the sunset. Yes.
We're looking at sunrise or sunset. The sun will rise left to right and it will set left to right in the North for every single person every day of the year, no matter what. End of story. In the South, they see the opposite thing. Okay, so every single sunrise for every single person in the South for every day of the year goes right to left, and every single sunset goes right to left. When we were in Punta Arenas,
I can confirm, and I can even show it. Boom, 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 boom. This is sunset in Montevideo in the same beach that No! Don't play the music. Fuck. On the same beach that Icy Spin and I were doing our stream. I was just a little bit further into the park because I was closer to the water.
Is that Icy Spin playing the guitar?
No, that's a music group from Uruguay.
You're so silly. So silly, Steel.
You think Icy Spin can play guitar? Come on.
You can see right. It goes right to left, and obviously we're looking at the sunset. We're looking west. JJ, Vika. What was the other doofus's name that was there that day? The one that said
the one that thought you were going to poison him. I forget his name. Ira.
Ira. Yes, thank you.
Oh my God, Ira is a bowl full of stupid if I've ever seen it. Jesus
Aren't
Christ.
they all?
So, JJ,
Oh, no.
you ain't got shit, Holmes. Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Boss Max.
you know, Max, that Roger is going to copyright his name.
I know.
Roger.
I'm glued to my seat on Deplorables channel with the copyright, trademark, patent, whatever saga that is,
I should have said,
and the GoFundMe.
Yeah, I should have said trademark. I don't think he's going to copyright it. It's a trademark, right?
Yes.
Can you trademark? Can you trademark just the name?
No, you can trademark like your logo or whatever, but the problem is that YouTube, it won't override YouTube the way that YouTube works. You would have to sue someone, and I don't even know how that would fucking work, because YouTube works if you do transformative content. YouTube allows that, and there's no way around it.
Mm-hmm.
That is basically it. So he's going to spend money, probably from the GoFundMe, into just wasting.
Yeah, approximately $1,700.
Yeah, he was crying about it today. I didn't listen to much of it, but yeah, he was crying about it today. Trying to prove
And obviously, he has to go the international route because Craig is in the UK. I'm in Uruguay, so he has to be shielded against all of us that we steal his content, his intellectual property.
I could see him doing something as stupid as trying to get like a trademark on the name Roger, and then suing everybody with the name Roger for using his name.
Oh my God!
Well, would it be Roger or Perspective Rules, the name of his channel, or what? But he can't trademark the show, can he?
No, I don't think you can do that. That's about it. Oh yeah, we can always settle it with Mikey in Space Court.
Yes, Space Court.
Or debate court.
Just pick a date.
Just pick a date to do the thing, and I'll be there. And Mikey, this is Mikey getting arriving on court.
Guess who's back in town, bitches?
The chicken will be called as a material witness.
The chicken makes me happy.
Hey, did you see that I clipped your thing last night, Max?
Which thing?
Here, I'll show you. I sent it to you, but I can play it, and I'll play it with volume. I swear. All right, hold on. It's worth it. If I can go quick. Window. Share volume.
I found those little squeaky chickens. I found at the dollar store down the street from me. They have a pen version where it's on top of a pen. I made a little video.
Ah, yes, I saw this.
It makes me so happy.
Play it. I swear to God.
I mean, I don't know. I thought it was funnier when I saw it live, but
it is.
I don't know.
It's hard to beat this one though.
That's okay, Grandpa. That's okay.
Well,
Grandpa.
yeah, maybe.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, maybe Mike might have something.
It's hard to beat that one.
I think Oakley is the reigning champ though. With the that's the hard one to beat.
That's a tough
I
one.
don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's let the audience decide. You have to choose between that one or this
Well,
one.
yeah, maybe Mike might have something.
That's definitely Mikey's best. I will say that. That's definitely
Yeah.
Mikey's
Start
best.
the poll.
The Nathan Oakley was edited better.
Yeah.
Oakley, Mike.
Although the one where he yells and calls the officer a cunt, that's like right below the one. That's it's up there.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Pussy of
I also
yours,
like
you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Um,
You cunt.
we should run another poll when that drunk guy shows up eventually, I guess. Where
Yeah, where
can
is
play
the
us
drunk?
as-
Where-
Sit on that and fucking rotate. That's a good one.
He's probably
He
getting
probably fell
drunk.
asleep.
Fomenting alcoholism. That's what he's doing.
Well, he
Right.
has the word drunk in his name, so he must be an
That's
alcoholic.
true. Where is he?
He's probably getting
Stanley
hit in the
says-
face with more boxes.
I think we should just give it to Mikey. Don't even go by the vote. I don't know. That wasn't accompanied by a bribe, so I guess no. I don't know. I can be bribed. Everyone knows that.
We
So
saw
can
the
Mikey.
sunset severely right to left, way different than we've ever seen before. The sun's never done that to any of us in our lives.
Yeah, in here you can see that I'm only 35 degrees south. So the right to left thing is not that pronounced. You can see that it's clearly going right to left, but it's a very kind of shallow angle. When we go to Punta Arenas, it's way, way more pronounced.
Because the south is the inverse of the north. Now, get this. This is the paradox of flat Earth. Can an item that's going in one direction be seen by two people looking in the same direction to be going in opposite directions? I know it sounds convoluted, but if you have two people...
And that's what we tried to show with Icy Spin on March 20th, and we failed. But we'll try again in September. Don't you worry about that.
people in the north and the south both looking west at the same sunset. We're talking about the same sunset. Can they see it going in opposite directions if the earth is flat? How would that be possible, right? So you'd have a sun going around. And you'd
I got exclusive footage from Witsit Mind's Eye. Where is it? Fuck.
Shut up about the sun! Shut up about the sun!
Good
Every
old
single
Gabriel
time.
Susan Lewis.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's either that or where is the other one?
Ryan.
Or
Ryan!
He's educating me, Ryan.
have people
Making
south
me
and
look
north looking
stupid.
west. The sun's setting, so it would always go to the right. On any flat Earth that there'll ever be, it'll go to the right. But we saw it going to the left. Now, here's the crazy thing. Do you know if somebody on the day that we saw the sunset right to left in Punta, if you were in the north, you saw the sun set left to right. So imagine that. We're in the south watching the sun go left. They're in the north watching the sun go right.
like this.
That's a paradox on a flat Earth. How could you have two people looking the same direction, have a sun going in two opposite directions? Well, the reason is there is a shape that would call for that to happen. There's a shape that
Jeran,
says,
do you want me to submit that question to Austin? Austin, do you want to answer that question real quick before we move on to the next segment?
Well, I'm ready to move on. I want to make like a meta point though that I feel like
Ryan, you just look stupid again.
Who could have thought it?
That was the moderator stepping in to try to rescue Austin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I'm still waiting for that.
I will answer the question, but let's talk about the meta first. Like,
Didn't he sidestep a question earlier by saying, "Yeah, but I want to bring some evidence in," and then
yeah,
I'm still waiting for the evidence.
Yeah, we're
well,
still
his
waiting
evidence
for
was
that.
the celestial theodolite. That was his evidence. But it's been debunked, bro. Sorry.
everyone wants to say, since you kind of got that off. Give me like a 30-second thing and then we'll move on, whatever. This
I'll
is
give
the
you-
issue.
I'll give you 1 minute.
Okay.
Take a minute.
I want to say this again. Okay. It's like we saw something we didn't previously have access to. It requires us firming the consequent. You don't know how it works on the globe. You reified the AE model. I get all that. It doesn't automatically wash out all the geometric reputations of why flat Earth is a thing in the first place. That is my point. That is my point, though. You would have to then diligently, logically, go provide sufficient rebuttals to all of those geometric reputations, or it doesn't matter what you're still stuck
What
with.
happened to falsification is independent of replacement?
That's my point. That's my point.
What do you mean?
Right?
You're
The globe's
didn't you say I have to replace those things? So you're saying I have to do that?
No, I'm saying you actually have to address the geometric reputations, not.
You don't have any geometric refutations, Dumbo.
Oh,
You don't. You just-
Or we could just go with like Geo from Earth Awakenings and 6 suns, or the bipolar flat Earth. Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
Pac-Man, waka 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 waka.
And Geo still says that it doesn't require Pac-Manning. And I've never heard even a reason why it doesn't. It just, you don't need Pac-Manning. It's like, but dude, you can travel both ways. So
yeah, it's teleportation. Waka walking and teleportation are two completely different things.
Right.
Replace anything. You're asking us to replace the globe explanation. Wait, you're asking us to replace the globe explanation, or it must be a globe. That's what you're doing. I'm saying we falsified the globe explanation over here with like 100 things.
Name one of those things, Austin. Name one of those things.
No, you didn't. Like 100 things. Can I get a citation for that, or can we start listing them? Oh, Witsit. Is this one of the refutations?
I should order one of these guys to take with me to Antarctica. What do you think? I can tell where the refraction is and the gravity, all with a little camera and a gauge.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
my.
will never get old.
Oh my.
Can I share something real quick, Max?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you sure? You can you? I see. Can you? Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I don't need it.
You won't.
So I set this up the other day, and just for people that haven't seen it yet, I think it's a good demonstration of sort of what Jeran was talking about. Thank
I'll
you.
go to the toilet for 1 moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So what this is showing is sort of the conundrum that flat Earth finds itself in when trying to explain the sun setting in the opposite direction that it should. And what you'll notice is this. I set the date for this coming September 22nd, which is the equinox, where I will be up in Florida and Max will be down in Uruguay. Go ahead, Steele.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, is that when you guys are doing the thing, but you answered it before I even asked it.
Yep. So let me pop out the controls real quick. So we'll back it up as this is the evening of that day. You can see that the sun is on the equator, which is what happens on the equinox. And as we progress it, obviously I have the globe here. You can tell, let's look at the globe first. The globe, as we advance it in time from Max's perspective, I mean, we can look, pretend that you're looking out at the sun. It's going to set in a right to left direction, right? Pretty clear cut. That's what we expect when you're on the south of the equator, right? As it's leaving his sight, it's obviously going right to left until it disappears over the horizon, and then he's in darkness. Now, when we back it up and we go to look at
is that little
flat
globe?
Earth
Is that
version,
just like the center of the sunlight?
that
little yellow
what'd you say now?
globe. That little golden globe. Is
that's
that
where
just
the sun.
center?
That's where the sun is in reality as mapped on a globe. So
Okay.
like
yeah.
if I come over here and I back up, like if I zoom back, you can see that's where the sun is. So
Yeah,
that's like the
DB.
subsolar point.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we showed that one, but if you look on a flat Earth, right, you can back it up a little bit. You can see sort of the issue, and it starts well before actual sunset, right? We're still kind of getting into twilight here. But instead of it going right to left, it's actually going left to right at that point. And
That
even
work.
before that, it's just doing all sort of creative dances, right? Like it's going up and then it's going right. And at first it was going like the first part of the day, it looks like it's going right to left is normal, and then it switches directions, right? Like it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But when we have the eclipse here of the sun going into the darkness, it should be setting left to right on a flat Earth. And so this is just a little thing that I kind of have worked on a little bit, but it's a good demonstration. It takes globe data that we verify in reality to be working and project onto flat Earth maps, which, I mean, it's hard to imagine people they just ignore the part that, you know, it's a projection, I guess.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Yeah.
For whenever you guys do this in September, make sure after you do the observation, both of you walk across the street and make the observation too, just to prove, because you know that's going to be, oh, how come you didn't walk across the street and show you rotates the other way?
The JJ defense.
Yeah, I was
But
also gonna add, Icy Spin. How do you know that you're using the proper flat Earth model, though?
It's a good point.
Geo's scope about this was, it's like train tracks, bro. But it doesn't work. It doesn't even work.
I mean, we could use the dual pole. That's kind of a funny looking, you know.
It's peanuts.
Look at how light behaves on the dual pole. Isn't that creative? And the funny thing is, I showed this to New Perspective. He'll never see this program. I hope he does. But he did not contest the way light behaves. He's like, yeah, I'm not so sure. It seems to do that. And I'm like, bro, are you looking at this?
He does have a scope for that, and he says that it's a toroid field and shows.
He said it was all electromagnetic, right?
Yes, he shares a bunch of images with the dual pole, blah blah blah. An image pretty similar to the one that you have going on the right, and he shows like an image of a ferrocell, of like a magnetic field and a ferrocell, and because it has like a spot in the middle, then that's what he thinks. That it's great.
I like how the
one thing
one makes Pac-Mans as it's changing.
Yes.
Like daylight Pac-Man and night Pac-Man.
Well, I see right butt and left butt, so you know.
It's almost like there's a guy that like is holding the sun and he drops it right here at the top because it speeds through this little bottom trap. Watch. And then, like it behaves like normal physics. It seems like if that was like
that's when it slingshots.
Yeah.
They're doing the slingshot move, shake and bake.
And it's funny. I actually looked back at his model and it's not far off. Like even Australia and his model, I was thinking to myself the whole time, like, man, this looks like shit. This is Australia. And this is Australia, and I could not get it to get smaller than Antarctica. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous, right? But like even in his model, Australia is hilariously big. So
Real Cygnus said, "Damn vortex sexuals."
And then you're just you have selective amnesia.
No, I want
So
to
gentlemen, before I want to jump in real quick because we could go on all night, I'm sure. And some of these things you're talking about are in some of the questions that have been
Shut
submitted.
the fuck up, Sean!
So for the next segment, we'll go 30 minutes here. We'll take questions from the audience. We got quite a few questions coming in, and the questions do seem to be meaty. I think you guys are gonna, have a chance to really dig in with each of these. The majority, I just got to warn you, the majority of the questions are for Jeran. So what I would like to do is I would like to give
Thanks for the warning.
each person 2 minutes to address the question. And if it's a question for both of you, then I'll allow each of you one rebuttal for 1 minute.
No one cares.
After you hear your interlocutor's answer to the question. You guys cool with that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, Jerry, you want to go full screen?
Yeah, I can do that.
While Sean's on screen, you know what he reminds me of?
No.
Are you familiar with the show Trailer Park Boys?
Oh my God! Don't say it.
No.
He is a cross between a character on there named Julian and Jesse from Standing for Truth, the YouTube channel. He's like a cross between both of them.
You mispronounced LARPing for Jesus. That's the actual name of that channel.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they rebranded.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say
That's the accurate name, dude.
I thought you were going to say a mix between Julie and Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Nah. There's no Bubbles there.
Be clear, you will get a chance to address the questions that are for Jeran as well.
Oh, Sam McBride said, OMG, I just joined Discord for the first time today, and it was definitely something. When you pop your flat earth cherry, I'm sorry to tell you, but it's a one-way ticket because it's so much fun. And then you get to hear people like Kiko Pep talking about how all of history is fake and the pyramids, and someone like me, a party pooper, comes on and tells Kiko Pep like, hey, have you never seen the video of this guy moving multiple ton blocks of stone by himself? And he's like, no, this is a conversation not for the normies.
Oh, boy.
Normies. We're NPCs.
Be careful on Discord. It's a wild place.
Mm-hmm.
Or
We'll
my
get 2
answer, I
minutes.
guess. Cool.
Yeah, but Jeran, but whoever the question is addressed to will speak first.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we have Charles is asking Jeran, how does an observation of the sky change what the floor is?
Okay, because it's something called a measuring stick, right? So just like you can use a ruler, why can we use a ruler to go measure things? Because it's a standard. Every ruler is the same, and so we can use it as a measuring stick. The sun is the biggest and most accurate measuring stick that the world has ever known. It's the most important thing that there ever was. And it is a measuring stick because it moves in very predictable 24-hour fashions. We know exactly where it will be in 400 years, 4,000 years, 40,000 years. We know exactly where it was 2,000 years ago. So that's because the sun works as a measuring stick. So once somebody gives you a map and tells you you live here, the very first thing you should do is see if it jives with the known measuring stick. Because if it doesn't, then guess what? The map is wrong, period. There is no instance of ever a measuring stick being wrong when it's actually the measuring stick, right? So you can never have, this measuring is wrong because this ruler is wrong. Well, then the ruler is not a measuring stick if it's wrong. Just like the sun, it wouldn't be a measuring device if it was wrong. It's perfect. That's why we use it for calendars, for dates, for time, everything, time, you name it. The sun is used for that. So if you can observe something that is not possible on the map somebody gives you, then you can immediately hand them the map back and say, you're wrong. I don't live here. Well, guess what? That's what the AE map has had happen. Now I get Austin's point. He's saying he doesn't believe in an AE map, but then then you don't believe in anything. Then the earth doesn't have a shape or a look. Can you give me any idea what the world looks like? Because if you're going to tell me it's a flat earth, then it has to be flat. And I know that the only flat map that can exist is the AE map. Now, you can disagree with that all you want. I spent 6 months trying to figure it out. And then I got to the point where I said, because the AE map because a flat map has to have the continents laid out correctly, has to have the tropics and the equator. Therefore, the only map that will ever be flat is the AE map.
Yep.
Now, you could say I think Austin said there's a bipolar model that completely destroys all observations. Again,
Bipolar.
you have a bipolar.
Yes, I mean,
God is back.
There is no justification for the bipolar. The bipolar, to me, it's a concession that the Earth is a globe, and it's like the last desperate cope, like the last gasp of breath before flat Earth drowns. It's like, it's not a flat Earth, it's a bipolar flat Earth. Like, get the fuck out of here, dipshit.
Just they use the globe.
And whenever I hear bipolar, I just think of my ex. Because she was definitely bipolar.
Hey, yours too?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Max, I DM'd you a picture of what Julian looks like so you can mash up Julian.
Isn't that hilarious, Max?
LARPing for truth in your head.
Yes, I was watching that IC spin, and it is probably done with the same derpy AI because it's along those lines.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Steele, because you were
you're good.
Spitting fire.
I've never watched. I can't watch that. I got bored in like episode 1 of Trailer Park Boys. I'm sorry.
How?
Because it's not my. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
The reason why I like the show is because I literally still know today, but they're not like that anymore. But I used to know some people who lived in a trailer, and I could see them doing all of that stupid shit that they do in the show. So to me, it's funny because I I don't necessarily replace the characters with my friends, but like I'm like, oh yeah, I could see Bob doing that.
We don't have trailer parks here, so
that makes
no,
sense.
it doesn't. No, I tried. Everyone suggested I tried to watch it, but it didn't do it for me.
Model, the sun would be coming up the other side, so it would be rising in the west to people in Russia and Africa. Just it doesn't make any sense. It's never. That's why you've never heard it pushed, because this is why there's no other map pushed. Have you ever wondered why there's no other flat Earth map?
Thank you, Jeran.
Let me know when the 2 minutes are up. Just last time, or give me
All right.
10, 20
I try to give you a little bit of a grace period afterward, so that we're not too strict. Austin, you have 2 minutes. The question is, how does an observation of the sky change where the floor is?
Yeah. So it's independent of physical measurements of the surface. It is.
Yeah, physical measurements of the surface are curved, Duns. Sorry.
and will this Sean cut off Witsit when he goes over time? Like he did Jeran.
Well, also what he's saying is just a truism. Yeah, if you measure the surface of the Earth, yeah, the sky isn't going to have anything to do with it. But that's not the point.
But you can make inferences. Like if you see there's a blood spatter on the wall and there's a place where you see like where the shadow of a human, then you can do inferences.
Yeah, do you often have these homicidal fantasies there?
No.
What the?
I'm just kidding.
I learned that watching Dexter.
Oh, I think I heard Brenda scratching that joke off the list.
Yeah.
Well, that one didn't land, but no, it landed for me.
Sean's face just lowered my dopamine.
well, that's basically what life in today is. It's just making mildly humorous jokes on the internet, and that's And that one didn't land either. Okay.
Yeah, no, like I try to treat being on like Discord or even here as just an open mic. And hey, make a joke. If it doesn't land, but yeah, change it next time.
Icy Speed is showing me the hair boys are live right now, Ronnie and Jason.
They actually just finished.
With their lustrous manes. And look, when people like this talk theology and they derp it up, like Eden, for example.
Oh, Eden.
Even I cringe, and I don't even believe in this shit. But their, yes, the blood splatter. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you. Their ideas of like theology and stuff, they just make me cringe, and I don't even believe in that. That is actually fantastic.
Don't they consider themselves to be the prophets that the Bible speak of, or something, for events that haven't happened yet, or something like that?
The witnesses in Revelation, I think that they are. Yes.
But my approach is that you don't just like turn your head to things, like right. So I'm all for like trying to understand it, right? Because again, actually seeing the occultation of that star, well, that's actually technically in the sky. Now differences. We're using a physical measurement of the surface there, right? So we have a linear baseline, a specific angle that creates a.
No, you don't. No, you just don't, Witsit. Otherwise, you couldn't see a higher peak in the distance that is at a higher altitude above sea level than you, and you have to look down on it. And reciprocal zenith angles. And look, I have a GPS measurement of the salt flat in Bolivia. It's not flat. Baron Rutledge did a reciprocal zenith angle measurement in the Bonneville salt flat. It's also not flat. Like, no. Sorry,
well,
Brenda, what was that?
Witsit said that the star was technically in the sky.
In the what?
He said the star was technically in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's his deepity.
Yes.
Straight line from observer to mountain peak to star, and there's an occultation. It's physical. And then hopefully there'll be a question about cell nav in here where I can hopefully explain and correct exactly the issue with the globe there.
No, you won't. You haven't done celestial navigation in your life, Witsit. What the fuck?
Oh, Witsit.
But I will just say, to answer the question more directly, it's like actually it doesn't. You don't prove the surface of the Earth strictly by making a singular celestial
Oh, then the celestial theodolite doesn't work. Good job.
observation, or any celestial observation for that matter. It requires a lot of presuppositions, and just frankly may not be the answer people want to hear. It is just an affirming the consequent. To say the 24-hour sun in Antarctica proves the globe requires a logical fallacy. It
No, it doesn't. You're coping.
like literally requires it, and then shifting the burden, appeal to incredulity.
Oh, that's too. Kai is still a flirt, and she was for a couple of days after the whole debacle happened. She was in the Discord derping it up, and she basically is Witsit light, just like Kiko Pip. She says the same shit because she learned from Witsit.
Yep. Apparent.
Isn't the
Maybe
sky false and queer? Yes, it is
Yes.
absolutely fake and gay.
Maybe she'll
et
realize
cetera.
that
So
he was always lying and that was a lie too eventually.
Maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Don't think so though. She derps it up as like with the Bible, but again, like just like all of the other dummies, she doesn't really know the Bible that much. Right.
that's the issue with it. The reason that it doesn't prove what the ground is because it requires affirming the consequent and presupposing what you're seeing the sky from in the first place.
Bro.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So another question, it's a nice follow-up to what you guys were just discussing here. Anonymous is asking, is cartography real? Why does every map of a large area require distortion?
Yeah. Well, is that for
This
him?
is for both of you. This is for both of you. So Jeran, you can go first.
Well, obviously, because the Earth is a sphere, and so no matter what map you ever make, will always have issues, because a sphere has a certain amount of surface area, and a flat piece of paper will always have more. And so,
Yeah, Eric, that was Kiko Pip, but he got thoroughly rejected.
you're always going to have distortions.
Did Quiop try to hit on her before or after he drank the piss with the maggot?
Before.
Was it before?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know when the video was filmed, but the video came out a few days ago with someone. I think it was freaking Gareth sent it to me, and
I didn't actually care, Max. I was just going.
How dare you?
Maybe he lost a bet. He said he could get any girl's number, and they bet him he couldn't get Kai's, and he lost the bet, and so he had to drink the pea maggot stuff.
No, he does, dude. It's even more bizarre than that. He does that because he thinks that germs are not real.
Oh.
I bet him like, hey, I know how to make an E. coli culture. Would you be willing to put this to the test? And obviously he said no.
Max always trying to poison
I'm trying to get it to where
I'm sorry?
I said Max always trying to poison people.
Well, I mean, it's E. coli. It will just give him a little bit diarrhea, maybe some vomit. But like it's a little bit less than when the Muslims say like, oh yeah, if you eat 7 Adra dates, you can drink poison.
Well,
That,
you know what you could do is just give him some lettuce from Taco Bell.
yes.
That's the source.
I wonder if germs are not real. I wonder why half the country is shitting up their pants right now, Kiko Pip.
Yep.
Wicked Pizza says, piss maggot? Yes. Gary sent me a video of Q-Up drinking a raw egg in a glass, adding a maggot to it, and pouring pee on it. Just because, it wasn't derpy enough. He needed the trifecta.
That's how flat earthers make omelets.
Yes. Yeah.
Bad memories. War flashbacks.
On the big screen we answer, but
he did, yes. Mohammed did die from poisoning.
yeah, because it's simply a projection. You're trying to fit a projection.
Let's say it all together. A projection of what? Witsit. If the Earth was flat, you wouldn't need to project it, would you?
Nope.
You're trying to fit measurements, usually typically using the sky, and then put it on a projection. So it's always going to have distortion, and just depends on how you move it around.
You know what doesn't have distortion? The globe.
Bipolar model. Ironically, it's like exactly the same as the globe. You can move.
No, you can. It's not. It doesn't work. Oh my fucking god! The desperation. I can smell it from here.
Around 5-10 degrees, whatever direction. It is literally just a distribution with a projection, right? It's just a projection, and you use a fictitious observer for a central point. So the answer is like, yeah, there's always distortion because they are just projections. They're inherently flawed, right? Like none of them are actual realities.
When you say fictitious observer, do you mean that they take the person to be at the center of the Earth?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, but that is the same angle that you'd be on the surface.
Yep.
It's the same angle.
Yeah, but you're just like admitting that. Yeah, you just have to presuppose the idea of some fictitious observer in the center of a globe.
You don't have to. It could be on the surface. It'd be the same angle. You're just taking that and saying that it means something, but it doesn't mean anything because it's the same angle.
Well, now, if you actually utilize that method and then take the distances, then everything's 3,959 miles away from you in the sky.
Right. No, I'm saying that if you're talking about the angle from the fictitious observer to the celestial sphere is the same regardless of if you're at the middle or on the surface.
I love that crickets. Yes. Yeah, we pushed that point with Nathan Oakley earlier today. The same exact idea.
Are you guys still here?
What happened?
Yeah,
I'm
so
here. I'm here.
I think Max died.
Max
Hey
is
Max,
dead.
are you
Max
dead?
Max is having explosive diarrhea.
There.
Turns out,
Max just died.
Max
It's the
died.
Icy Spin show now.
Oh, I can't do shit. I can like.
Oh yeah,
move,
we're still live.
Let's see. I can like move monkey.
You can end it and everything, so we know that you have some power.
Yeah, look, I can do that. I can do even this. Look at that. Oh, look, I can go.
Woohoo. Musical windows.
Brenda,
Let's
how
play
does
like that-
top metal sound? Ooh.
Let's play that tic-tac-toe game where you like try to
put
get
it
the.
there.
I'll be on
hide
Max.
still. How do I mute? Oh, I can mute still, just like this. All right. Anybody else have questions? Actually,
How many
all right,
how many tokens did it take to make your website there?
say again.
How many tokens did it take to make your website there?
A lot, but I did upgrade because a friend of mine named Harold, who tops, you might know him. He
I know
literally-
him as Harnold. I don't know any Harold.
Yeah, it's Harnold. Yeah, he types in all caps. That guy. Anyways, he sort of convinced me in a
Well, good on him.
well, indirect
Good
way
on him.
to like pay for the ultra version of Claude for a month,
For a moment.
which is insane. But yeah, it didn't take long after I did that. It probably I don't know. I don't know how much tokens are really. I mean, it probably costs 100,000 tokens. I have no idea.
We're doomed, aren't we? We're doomed.
Yep. Very doomed.
Yeah, we are. Harnold is somewhat of he really is a slop lord. I don't know how to say it any other way than that. Oh, Max entered the studio.
Yeah, he's you could say slop lord.
Front and center.
He's alive.
Welcome back.
He can do things that
My computer fucking exploded.
You
I
just
think
fixed it.
That's
Overheated?
because your computer had some Taco Bell lettuce. That's what happened.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the fuck happened, but it has been freezing on me a couple of times already, and just like, oh fuck.
It's probably
I hope
deep
it doesn't.
thermal.
I hope it doesn't break because it's the only one I have right now.
Oh.
It sounds thermal related, especially since earlier at the start of the stream you said it was hot there.
Yeah, it could be. Yes, definitely. Ah, fuck! I forgot even crashed on the where.
Oh
I was.
no.
Let me check back on the stream. One moment.
We were at the Q&A, right?
Yes, but I need to check where.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't see where you paused it or something, so it says a timer. 1 hour 18 minutes. Say
No,
like
I
1 hour
just have
19. That was 3 minutes
Okay.
ago. That's where we were 3 minutes ago. Was 1 hour 18 and 23.
The observer to the celestial sphere is the same regardless of if you're at the middle or on the surface. Because the line would go through that person on the surface, right?
Yeah, but you to know where you allegedly would be on the surface to get that angle, you have to actually have the sphere, thus the center of it, to go get that angle in the first place. You would say, yeah, if you do have the sphere, you assume the fictitious observer in the center, then you're on the surface, it's the same. Yeah, because the angle has to still come out from the center to actually claim that that's what the angle is in relation to. It requires a fictitious observer in the center. Right.
So I guess where I'm getting confused, I just want to go back to where when we keep talking about, you're saying it's an affirming the consequent. Where I get confused, isn't that just a wording thing? So if we say if the Earth is a sphere of 3959 in circumference, then the horizon can be no more than blah 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 blah. When we just leave out refraction from that equation, but let's just leave the equation alone. So can't I word then my supposition the same way? So can I say if the Earth is flat and the sun goes around in a circle, in a clockwise circle, then there.
Yes, the problem is that I don't have another computer to work.
Oh no! Oh, rip.
Yeah, that's a big issue here, and obviously they don't check it like quickly.
No.
There can be no 24-hour sun in Antarctica. There is a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, so the Earth is not flat. What's wrong with? I just worded it exactly like your black swan. Why is that not okay?
That's very good.
I didn't even hear.
I'm impressed. Yeah.
Exactly.
For the debate.
Exactly how you said it.
Okay, so the black swan is if the Earth is a sphere of 3959 miles. So that's the presupposition. You have to make that assumption. Okay, if the Earth is a sphere and if it's 3959, then the horizon can only be this distance based on this math. We go out and observe and it's actually not that. Therefore, we've now falsified the globe. Okay, so if we change that to now, if the Earth is flat and it has a sun that goes around in 24 hours in a clockwise motion, then the south cannot have a sun that circles the opposite direction. And if it does, we go out and observe. Guess what? We went and saw that it does do that. Therefore, the flat Earth has been falsified. What's different about my claim than the
Blackburn Big Dragon says new computer time. Thank you, Basil, for the new PC. Dude, a new computer like with the requirements that I have now, right now, here is like $2,000.
That's a lot.
That's way too much money.
Yeah, for
Players.
$2,000 a
Because
year,
you-
that'd be one hell of a PC.
Yes, but for here you can get like an i7, and I love 17-inch laptops, and every once in a while you'll find like a batch of those, but they're not really that common. It's a fucking mess. I usually get computers from my boss in the US, but it's tricky because I'm paying for the remodeling of the other house, and it's a fucking mess.
Right.
Or for one, you're just like claiming there's like no apparent sun, and then straw manning putting the argument or putting
you're
the claim
doing the
on
same
it.
thing with refraction.
No,
You're saying-
no.
No, nothing here says nothing.
The
Here
globe
says
model
refraction.
is just claimed. There's just a definitive geometric claim. There's a physical geometric horizon. So like,
What do you think? So what's not claimed in a flat Earth? Do we claim that the sun goes around? Yes.
well,
So-
I mean,
so we've had an additional 2 minutes back and forth on top of each other's.
Let's finish that one though. I want to.
Riot!
Let them go. They were just getting into it. Come on.
Save me, Sean. Save me.
So they went an additional 2 minutes. Where were you 2 minutes ago to cut them off?
Finish that because this has bothered me the whole time. Is that I don't understand how Nathan Oakley goes around telling people
Let me give you guys 3 minutes, and I'm going to pause the time.
Shut the
okay?
fuck up,
So
Sean.
I just want to know why it's not the same. So in that sentence, if the Earth is a sphere, 3959, then the horizon can be no further. Okay, great. But what they're not mentioning there is that there's refraction that causes things to be higher up. So when we do go observe, if we do see it a little higher up, that doesn't falsify the globe. It means refraction is there. Now, I'm just saying it doesn't mean that that's a fact. It means if that's the claim by the globe, then we have to at least look into it, not just dismiss it. But when I try and put that into a flat Earth saying, now all of a sudden it's not allowed. I can't say if the Earth is flat then and has a sun circling 24 hours in a clockwise formation. Those two things are part of the flat Earth model. So it's the same thing as saying if the Earth is a sphere 3959. Then they say, then the horizon can be no more than, well, then the sun cannot do backward circles in the south. Doesn't go along with our premise at the beginning of this. We went and observed it does do backward circles in the south, so therefore the Earth cannot be flat. So I agree. I would actually agree that that is not a correct statement, but I'm actually trying to point out more that the flat Earth statement is incorrect. That you can't just, because they didn't even take refraction into account. I don't understand how you go around telling other people that they are using and affirming the consequent when that's what the flat Earth is doing. They're saying, oh, well, we don't see curvature, therefore the Earth's flat. Hey, we don't see water bend, therefore the Earth's flat. You are the ones doing that. That's, so I don't understand where there's this, globe Earth is doing that, but the flat Earth, we just say that the Earth's not a globe. And no, you're going around making claims, and those claims are, not holding up when you actually, like, water doesn't bend. What? Water does bend. It's probably the most bendable substance that there is. Go pour it on your body. Does it bend around you? All right, go ahead.
Austin, what's your response here?
Okay, yeah, this is an argument from ignorance. So I was like, X is true.
Oh,
died.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
He died again.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's an overheating.
We need a GoFundMe for Max. New PC.
Yes.
Get him a laptop. Get him a used HP 17-inch. Be fine.
Well, I was going to ask him at the end of this, because you know how when he cuts off the live, you still are able to talk. I was going to ask him when he took his PC apart, how much apart did he take it? Because if he took his like CPU or the heat sink and stuff, he might need more thermal paste on there or something. I don't know if he did all that though.
Well, you would think he would. Come on. Whenever you remove the cooler, you renew the paste, the coolant.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, okay.
Well, no, all the time.
Yeah, there's been times I didn't have to, like because I've taken it off and it was like a perfect disc of the thermal paste still on the CPU. So I just, after I was done doing whatever I was doing, probably swapping the motherboard, I just put the cooler back on.
I'm terrified of even looking at mine.
Me too.
Yeah, I use a laptop, so I mean I'm yet to get the PC thing, but
I'm not a fan of laptops just because it's like they jam everything into a smaller thing, and it's more expensive to get something for a laptop that's the same power for a PC.
Oh yeah, I can't just go to my laptop and try to fix something. No.
Like, you can. I've done that, but it's easier to break things than a laptop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Welcome back.
Oh no.
We're messed up.
Is that what's happening, Max? Is it just your whole thing just shuts down?
Oh, you're blurry.
Yes. It freezes.
That sounds like a thermal issue. It's shutting down to keep from damaging your CPU.
Okay, yes. What I'll do is we'll wrap it up here for tonight. Let's do final thoughts and we'll be on our way. Let's start with you, Steel.
My final thoughts is Witsit needs to come back. The Flat Earth needs him in the fight. And he needs to sort out his personal life and then get back in the game.
No, the heat. Yeah, the only thing that I had to fix was the fan because it was kind of clogged with like gunk.
The nicotine's already, you were saying.
From when I used to smoke, yes. It's like a tar kind of a thing. You can only remove it with alcohol. It's a mess. But I did fix that already. And the fans
you
are
can-
working just fine, so I don't know what the fuck is happening.
You should try to reapply some CPU, some coolant paste.
Yeah.
The
Thermal
thermal
paste is pretty
paste,
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
But
get
that
it for a
is
couple bucks.
pretty bigger. That is a
Yes, it is.
that is
It's
a
pain in
way
the ass.
bigger job.
Yes,
That
it
is a
is.
way bigger job of putting it tearing it apart and so on. The fans are
might
way
help.
more accessible.
Well, you could just dip the whole thing into mineral oil.
There you go.
Just submerge the whole thing.
Give him more gun.
Put some borax on it.
Oh yeah, right now my CPU is running at 95 degrees C.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna go. You probably should close down.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. All right, Tay, final thoughts.
Witsit is an idiot, and I missed the beard. I know.
Oh my god, I'm frozen again.
Yes, you are.
I still hear you.
Yeah, yes, but I'm frozen on my screen.
Yes.
You know, you're frozen
Okay.
in mine too, Max.
Fuck. Icy Spin, can you do me a favor? Can you end the stream?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Bye,
Subscribe
everyone.
to
Cheers.
Yeah,
Bye, Max.
subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks, Brenda Debates,
Well, dude, let
and
everyone
Firmament
finish their thoughts.
Liquor.
Let everyone finish.
All your
their
thoughts are going to be
No,
held
no,
over to
just
the next show.
wrap
Bye
it up for
bye.
tonight,
Love
yes.
you.
Bye bye.
Fuck.
Or Max.